Hi, we're back. I think the fact this guy's been so sort of weak and fishy, I'm just going to fold. We're in the last 6 of this $12 1.5k guaranteed rebuy add-on. Didn't break its guarantee like it normally does. Only 487 first, but we've got 82 guaranteed for 6th, and we're just climbing. Second or just about first again, so we're first out of 6. It's pretty close between the top 3. Pretty close between the bottom 3. Like the Tour de France, there's 2 packs. We can't, like the Tour de France though, unlike the Tour de France, we can't work as a team. That is the problem. And down here, we've got the Grey Monk down to 6 big blinds. I've only got 13 big blinds myself. I had 10k. A couple of unfortunate beats. We don't mind. And over here, 16 big blinds. 36 out of 39. 45 paid. So we're in the money. Could have had a bust there by the looks of it. A screw job. So we're going to open here. Not too desperately big. Just that same size we'd make it in general. Get a couple of flats. You can just check. Sometimes we'll bet here. Falls to see bet half the time. Just decide I can vary from a C bet to a check here. Just using this time to do that. Some lovely water there. Wow. Okay, we're all getting a bit short. It's a turbo after all. Good jam from this player, Hammer Frank. Does what he needs to do. Gives him a cake. Well, this is a great spot for me to open. I get a lot of credit here. Should check fold around quite a lot. Yes. This guy just limps a bit weird. I think we just rejam a pair. Can be trapping sometimes, but let's hope he's limping weak, not strong. Don't hurt me. He folds. Thanks very much. Weird min raise, very nutty. He has 8 big blinds. I think we're going to exploit it by folding. Obviously typically calling there, but he's so short, and if I hit the pair and I feel like I'm still going to be behind a lot, it's pretty rubbish. I'm going to wimp out of this. Flipping a lot. Slightly behind a decent amount of time with the ace against ace X against the king X. It would be awkward if Hammer Frank opened. We're just going to jam 20 big blinds here just to discourage the light rejam, and we're going to jam the ace 9 as well. It's a little bit unfortunate. Just a 9 please, dealer. Oh. No good. We've got hit to the post there. Have to jam with 8 big blinds. We did nothing wrong. Two out of 6. love to see the two. Oh, here we go. Here's some action. Yes. Come on, the aces. This will be pretty good. Yes. Very nice. Great play. Taken out aggressive player. This guy's saying about shove any two. Very aggressive talk. I'm opening him, hoping he takes one off, which he does. Take it off. We're guaranteed 150. Next is 225, 315, and 487. We want that top spot. There's no doubt about that. I think, yeah, lucky when he flats a lot here because he does it quite weak. I think with this hand, we've got enough equity and skill edge in position just to take advantage and see free. When he continues, I don't necessarily believe him, but he's not much of a folder, and there's some draws out there. So we'll just wait, we'll keep playing that small ball game. I'm not folding an ace or a king there, or a flush draw myself, obviously. And here he goes. Where are we? Quite like to see him. There it is, yeah, I'd like to see that game. We go free-handed now. The Roma's pretty solid. Emma Frank's the next best player to me, I'm the best. Here we go. Really good to get his heads up. That's a real conversion from having a decent stat. Being like 1 out of 10. Nice to get heads up from there. Filling the destiny. Filling the promise of the run. Have to be a little mindful of that. Playing pretty solid there, just jamming that 16 big blinds. Roma can be a bit of a light caller potentially. So 19 blinds, I think I'll adopt the jam here. Decent amount of money each time in there. Any pair free-handed, very strong. But very hard to play post-flop these small pairs. Tempted to re-jam over Baroma's open already, but it hasn't even come. False. Interesting. I feel like I want a core jam. Feels like a sort of jam dynamic a bit. Wouldn't feel that strong. So here we can be exploited quite badly. That's what he always does, but we want to try and target Hammer Frank. Keep increasing that gap between us. A good button open hand here, we get called. So we're going to try and get him off this if he has the under pair. To bet much. There we go, we kind of just get rid of that portion of the range. We do have a 10 or an ace potentially. 10's obviously a lot better than the ace. How's it taste? Listen to this, guys. Table 183, the only person who deserves this is ravenjetbyrne. He said my name wrong, but rhyme. But I'll take it. Thank you. I wish I could let him know I like that. It's great stuff. Alright, let's try and open. Good him paying a little bit of respect, but he doesn't know that. We'll keep going here. Cool with quite a lot of hands. Couple of overs. Pair and a draw. Big grossly re-raises, so I think we'd have to just pile it in. Interesting here. We can check raise, check calls. Got a couple of things we can do. See what it has. I guess it's kind of a bad spot in terms of check raising, in terms of we're really going to get called by worse. So I think we like bet folding this river. I think we can bet call. Because I think when he has the better hand he re-raises, but even with 2 pair like 6-7 I think he still just call this river. And we have king 10. Okay. We'll just take one off with this hand. He's obviously going to be frustrated. He's got a great reshove stack and he should be re-jamming it quite wide. Me feel like he doesn't have fold equity because this guy's so tilted right now, so he has to fold his weaker range. Okay, let them go to war, that's what I say. Wow, his big old open wasn't even meaning anything. So it feels already like Baroma's the sort of guy, when you break down the kind of construct of poker, I always thought that Beluga Whale said it best when he would kind of say, you know, when you're betting, you either want to get value, or you want to, you know, make it a bluff, and you want to kind of know what you're trying to achieve, and if you don't know, then you probably shouldn't bet. And so against Baroma, we'd say, is he a good player to get value? If he's one or the other, then it means the opposite for the other factor. So is he a good player to get value from? Yes. Is he a good player to bluff? No. Then just see what I'm saying. So if he's a real sticky player like I think he is, then we don't want to be trying to run bluffs on him, but we want to just kind of, so here we just make folds. But if he was a real tight player, then we're going to be, and is he a good player to bluff? Yes. Is he a good player to get value from? No, because he's going to be folding a lot. Just see. So at that very deep level, we can just be a little bit patient. We're in a nice spot. We're aware every time we open here that Hammer Frank has a re-jam stack, so we tend to let Baroma do the dirty work. Seems to be willing to do it. We've got pretty weak ranges here. And it's very important we get heads up, especially if we get heads up with Baroma, because he isn't as good as us overall, and so we are going to do pretty well heads up against him, you know, God willing. So we've seen him kind of make these bluffs here. We're just going flat, we're getting kind of 3 to 1. It's a pretty good flop for ace high. So he seems to bet 70% of the flop, 40% of the turn. So we're cool here. I think when we call here, I think we should ring alarm bells for him about the fact that we could, you know, he's not going to get himself a king now. We almost probably don't need to bluff. Wow, it's a very interesting hand. Bet, check, bet. Oh, I feel like I want to make a hero call, guys. There we go. We've soul read him. Wow, that must hurt. So we make a pretty exciting play there. Ace high. Just thinking about the way the hand played. It was often the thing that put me off was the bet check bet line is often value for whatever reason. It feels in my experience, and so that time, like, you know, yeah, top pair you bet. I always getting a bit hairy, so I check out the turn, but then I'll get a bit of value on the river, you know, that kind of vibe. So I was a bit worried, but then he polarised himself a bit, making it bigger, and so then you think, what is he trying to achieve here? And on the turn when it's checking, I'm in the river when I check. Very tempting for him to have another bash if he's missed and decided to kind of give up, but hey, I'm interested again. So we soul read him. So we're going to keep trying to soul read him out of position. It's a pretty good soul read hand. Checks this time. I'm going to try and just tease some value out of him. There we go. Just hurtful little value. I'm just tempting him to make a bad re-raise, which we would call. There we go. So we've taken control now. We've taken the bullets off the inmate. Just going to see how he responds to a limbo. I expect him to just jam with frustration, but he doesn't. Tells me he has a pretty weak hand, so we just need to bet quite small and make him fold. There we go. We've broken his spirit now. Sense that Baroma's spirit is not going to be the same after this. So we just min raise the button. We're going to start trying to take this over now. You know, he makes the jam. He's certainly annoyed, but at the same time he did retain his composure. I think you have to fold the 7 deuce there. So he's a little bit on a mad mission now, isn't he? He's a bit like rushing around like a dog, you know. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, okay. I'm just going to tilt him into oblivion with this. Oh, there we go. But he gets a split pot. He's saying that that's some kind of victory, and I guess it is, but I don't mind. You guys have it. He'll turn up the heat against this guy a little bit. So it's not like a sort of limp re-jam if he tries to re-raise. He's just full of it. Oh! Heart! 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 Oh! Well, I felt like he was just pretty full of it there, when he just spewing out, but we have the ace we're trying to trap. But it didn't work out. Oh. To see if he wants to continue to bully us. He does. So do we get justice here? 2. Yes! Oh, there's your egg back, my friend. Eat some egg for breakfast or lunch. Oh, what an idiot. There we go. Been fun. It's like he's pretty upset now. So I think this guy would probably be wise to hold back and let us continue our war, so I'll give him credit. Breaking timid, so hopefully we can wrap this tournament up. So wait around. So we're getting very short in to make a move. We're taking our attention off it, in all honesty, or even playing this one free-handed. It takes us a bit more time free-handed. We want to maximise when we go deep and short-handed. This guy, just keep this guy hot with an egg. Okay, so Hammer Frank's starting to get into the habit of doing it, which is annoying. Like that. Hurts. So So again, with this guy so steamed that we just want to get value from him, so just fold. Have a nice lead. The next time we play, he'll be willing and we'll have the best hand. We've got to be a little bit careful. He's just waiting for that moment to jam. He'll jam here, for instance. Oh, he just folds. He did have the bottom. Could have maybe got it through. The problem is I have to be... I think I just want raised calling hands against him a lot. It doesn't have to be that much like an ace-x. Here's the jam, here's the call. Thank you donkey. Bye then, good game. He gives me the cocaine, that's no good, so we heads up now. See what we can do. Alright, can we just win it now? Shall we? Can we? Can we? There we go guys, we've taken it down. Very nice indeed. Great little win there. 487 for first. 1 out of 63. Puts us nicely up. Up like 400 now. And we can give all our energy to this. Well, it's on its dying embers. Isn't that incredible, guys? What a great result. Oh boy. We just played it so well. We played them like fiddles, man. Absolute fiddles. So I guess we just jam. We've been pretty tight, so we might get some credit. Yeah, you know, we're very short. We're in the money. He's really milking it. Maybe he's just wanting a wreck that wants to hurt me, but maybe he thinks the fold. I'll try and scope these young people. See what these whippersnappers are all about. So if we get that win, we get the W. Very nice indeed. We're great to convert. Not to a different religion. You know. Really into religion. Do a lot of good. I think if it helps people to think in a better way about other people, or to have some kind of deeper thoughts about life, then that's good. Sure. Why not? They're getting it in. I'm off and ready. Could have draws, so he should call a lot of aces here, because he can easily have a flush draw. Sorry guys, I just did lie down there. My legs started to hurt. I think I blame the heat. It's really hot. The heat is hot. There's a hot heat going on. Actually want to just jam this to the hot heat. 7 big blinds. We just jam this here, the hot heat. There's quite a lot in there to win. They're pretty live, surely. There's a lot of stuff for cools. They can fold. Some good bits to this. Some good aspects. Okay, what do we get cooled by? Ace 4. So we've got outs. There's some outs. There's some outs for you. Yeah, that's right. There's your outs. There we go, that's some great outage going on. So I just wanted to show you that final table, to show you the glory of it, and the final table win. And again, I'll cut back if we get to a near final table in this. But for the moment, I'm just going to sign out.